Are you absolute buds at Minecraft PvP? Or do you hop on practice servers just to get your chunky cheeks handed to you by the sweatiest players alive? Well, today I am going to show you every PvP tip you need to know so you can absolutely slime your friends out. This video is split into 4 sections: settings, technique, movement, and finally, quick tips. There are 3 settings crucial to becoming a better PvPer. First, FOV. FOV stands for field of view. Think of it like your zoom level. A lower FOV zooms your screen in, while a higher FOV zooms it out and lets you see more around you. The average PvPer stays within 90 to 100 FOV. Second is your hotbar. You gotta make sure that every single slot is easily within your reach, only using your left hand, unless your keyboard somehow looks like this.
Why?
Third is sensitivity. So you're gonna wanna go to this website right here. I'll put the link in the description down below. Here you will put your current sensitivity, like so on screen. You just select low or high, and then if you don't like it there, you put that sensitivity in and then continue going until you like something. Before we get on to the next one, you want to go to accessibility settings and turn off view bobbing, FOV effects, and damage tilt. This will help you drastically. Now then, let's talk about technique. Today we will only be talking about how to use swords, but if you want to learn how to use a shield and an axe, put a comment down below. There are 3 types of attacks that you can do with the sword, being sweeping attacks, knockback hits, and finally critical hits. You should try to avoid sweep hits as it doesn't do any extra damage or give you any extra reach. A sweep hit happens when you attack your opponent without moving, attack without sprint resetting, we'll get into sprint resetting later in the video, and attacking while still walking. You would want to avoid doing this in most situations. Knockback hits are probably the most common attack in PvP. To do knockback hits, you need to sprint reset before each hit using W tapping or S tapping. This refreshes your sprint, causing the next hit to do extra knockback. This is hypothetical, but as you can see here that it was around 4 blocks distance when using the knockback hit. But if you hit a player using the sweeping attack or the critical hit, it's around 3 blocks. This method is probably one of the best ways to start a combo on your opponent. And finally, our last one. A critical hit happens when you jump and hit your opponent while you're falling. This attack doesn't do any extra knockback, but instead does 50% more damage, making this one of the best ways to shred through your opponent's health. Swords have a higher attack speed than axes, so they do more DPS. The results I got here were a bit inaccurate, but this is probably about right. But what happens when you attack before the cooldown is over? So you don't need to fully wait for your attack cooldown. You can attack your opponent when the attack indicator is 85% filled up, and it will have the same effect. In Minecraft, you have a maximum reach of 3 blocks. An easy way to know if you can or cannot reach your opponent is when the attack indicator shows up. Aim around your opponent's upper body or head to get the maximum distance possible, because, well, math.
Brother, what's that?
Movement is what separates good players from pro players. Having the right kind of movement allows you to control the distance between you and your opponents. The first thing we will be talking about is sprint resetting. There are two ways to pull off this type of attack: W tapping and S tapping. W tapping is exactly like it sounds. It's when you tap W after each hit to reset your sprint. This makes every hit that you do a knockback hit, basically making it easier to combo your opponent. I better not see you spamming W like I am on screen here, but instead you should do it like a rhythm, like you see here. You hit your opponent, let go of W for a split second, and then hit W again. Once you get the timing down, it makes it easier to start a combo and makes it harder for opponents to hit you. If you're only getting sweeping attacks, you're doing this wrong. This probably means that you're letting go of W too early. Make sure you only let go of W when you hit your opponent. S tapping uses the same properties as W tapping, but instead you also hit the S key. S tapping also actively creates distance between you and your opponent. S tapping goes W, hit, release, S, and then W again. S tapping is a bit harder than W tapping, but it's the best way to create distance between you and your opponent. Strafing is my favorite type of movement in PvP because it's a great way to become unpredictable. If your opponent can't track your movement, they're gonna have a terrible time landing hits. When you strafe, you don't want to be doing the same movement every single time, but instead you want to move in all directions to move around your enemy to make you unpredictable. Learning strafing first, in my opinion, is the best way to get better at PvP, as it helps you understand the Minecraft controls. And finally, I want to talk about spacing. As you can see here, that my crosshair doesn't really move much up or down, and pretty much stays in eye level the entire time. When you're too far away, the attack indicator doesn't show up, just remember that. If you ever fight anyone in netherite armor, remember that netherite armor takes less knockback, because of this stat right here. When you go against players that use netherite armor, you need to get a knockback 1 sword, as a knockback 1 sword will produce the same amount of knockback as someone against diamond armor with no knockback. So that's gonna do it for the video. If you found it helpful, consider leaving a like and subscribing. It really helps support the channel and keeps me motivated to make more videos like this. Alright, see ya daddies.